What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a title called Cygnus Enterprises. This is a base building game that also incorporates action RPG mechanics. I've looked into it a little bit, but I haven't played the game yet, so we're going to be going in blind today with some first impressions. We're doing that classic stuff right now, that OG roll through the game. Along the way, I'm going to be attempting to let you know things I do and don't like, things I notice about the UI and stuff like that that I think could be cleaned up or that the game does well. Hopefully it will help you make an informed purchasing decision. Down below in the description, if you wanted to check this game out after I get done showcasing it here on the channel, I'll have a link for you like I always do. The game is currently in early access, and so there are going to be more updates and more things coming out, but the game is not feature complete yet, so that's another thing to take into account. And down there in the description, you'll also find a link to my Discord and my Twitch stream, just in case you wanted to hang out live on any given day of the week. You are welcome to join me. Let's start a new career and kick this thing off, because we got about 30 minutes to kill.
Long ago, humanity reached towards the stars. However, primitive technology meant the age of interstellar travel ended before it could begin. Despite the dangers, we at Cygnus Enterprises dared to dream.
Our faster-than-light technology has set the new course of human destiny, making the settlement of Earth-like planets across the galaxy possible. A new era of prosperity dawns, and we stand at its forefront.
Are you ready to leave your old life behind?
To seek employment among the galaxy's best and brightest.
Cygnus Enterprises. Progress starts with you.
That'd be my luck. I'd get picked up by the Space Elmo Musk Corporation, and then they would make me into just like an over-dignified, like, secretary. Like, man, I don't feel like the best and brightest right now. I feel like maybe I did not get the best job. So we got some character customization we can mess around with. It seems like they've got a decent variety of faces. I don't know, dude. Give me generic white guy number one. There we go. Generic white guy number one. Absolutely. I'm not going to mess with the skin. The hairstyle, though, we got to do something about that. Oh, look at that. We've got a nice collection of thicker on top fades. Okay. I'll probably just go with, like, standard heroic character haircut, Zap Brannigan style. I do like the top knot right there, but I'm not a fan of the fading underneath it. Can we get, like, a beard or anything, or is this, like, a beardless operation? We're not allowed to have that. I'll go with just, like, a standard cut there. We got, like, brown in here anyway. I mean, that's kind of like a red-brown, like an auburn. I guess I'll take it. I was hoping I'd go with something a little bit darker. I would like to see like a wheel, you know what I mean, where I can pick specific shades. But like, it's kind of like a minor thing. It's not like a major issue. My name is Contractor. That seems a little dystopian. Let's go. Oh no, it doesn't fit. Okay, we'll just go with Splat then. And I'm a trainee. Good, we're starting apparently at the bottom of the cycle here.
Congratulations on your first assignment, Contractor. I will be your designated personal electronic assistant for this mission, or PIA for short.
P.
The company has tasked you to restore its planet-side facilities on Mutilis to full operational capacity. As we commence our deorbit burn, I would like to ask you to familiarize yourself with...
With what, exploding? Pretty art. The game's good looking from what I've seen so far. It seems like they've got kind of like that ultra slick Blizzard sort of epic look for the characters going on, and the art on the in-between cutscenes also seems to be fairly appealing. All right, greetings, Contractor. Your feedback is Oh, yeah.
Good
Okay.
news. You survived deployment. Bad news, your pod may explode at any moment.
Great. There goes my stuff.
Not all of it. The cargo pods land separately in eventualities such as these. I am detecting one nearby.
Okay, well, let's go to the cargo pod. P, let's look at that
I
pod.
have reviewed the weapons operation manual. Correct.
Point and pull the trigger. Got it.
Cygnus Enterprises will not be held accountable for disposals resulting from less than stellar marksmanship.
Oh, God. Okay, so there's like hostile critters around already that want to take me down. Let's go ahead and blast them real quick. Are they harvestable? Can I, like, pull any resources off of them? I want to have a hippopotamus butt armor. I've always dreamed of having hippopotamus butt armor.
To the east. Please proceed with caution.
What does my one key do?
Would have been helpful if our drop pod
Ah.
managed to land in the base as programmed. I almost died in that crash.
I will relay your feedback to Cygnus Enterprises. Thank you. Your opinion is important to us.
Why didn't you warn me that opening the cargo might attract those things?
The training dataset for personal electronic assistance does not include such outlier conditions. Adaptability to unexpected situations remains a human specialty for now.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep blasting. Ow, dude, oh, God! See, this is what I needed hippopotamus butt armor for right there. I got head-butted in the kidneys, and it probably would have helped me out. It would have been like the power of hippopotamus protects you. There's another care package. I got some mangled scrap. Oh, goody. Maybe I'll be able to craft myself a hat out of it. We'll do the whole rust thing and start making stuff out of other stuff, cloth that we got from chickens. Frame rate seems to be taking little chuggies on me from time to time, and I don't know if that's actually because of the recording software.
Mess. Where is everyone?
Uncertain, according to the contract details, Cygnus Enterprises lost all communication with the space 6 months ago.
Where should we start?
Please locate the headquarters. From there, it may be possible to restore power to the base. The console is dead. Initiating scan for replacement parts. Nearby containers hold components required to replace the power relays. Once the power is restored, the headquarters' self-repairing drones will do the rest.
Okay. Well, at least we've got a little bit of robotic help. And they gave us, see, they followed the Star Wars blueprint here. You always give the main sci-fi character a beep-boop robot that helps them out with all of their problems and injects humor into situations. So headquarters, let's repair it. Wow, that was actually a lot more effective. They power washed the hell out of that thing. Okay, good for you guys. I love power wash videos, so that was just downright pornographic for me. All right, spend stamina to base to harvest resources, catch fish. Oh, there's a fishing mini game. All right, and produce items. You have a limited amount of stamina to spend on base activities every single day, like a mobile game? Okay.
This is the first step in returning the base to a productive state. I can assist in gathering a limited quantity of resources every day. Just point at some plants you wish me to collect.
I will point at those plants, and you will gather them.
The remaining buildings.
As Cygnus Enterprises anticipated this eventuality, replacement power cores were part of your dispatch. Please consult the world map interface and find your way to the respective landing sites.
Okay, so we got to go on a mission. Look at that big old beautiful planet right there, all ready and ripe for exploitation. Show me where the coal mines are at. I'm going to go get the coal. So it looks like we've got a shattered core over there. We've got some kind of gun. Ooh, that looks like an assault rifle. It's like a bullpup. I want that. Let's do. I want the bullpup. A Cygnus field rifle, fully automatic to burst fire mode for higher accuracy. I don't care about accuracy. I believe in the time-honored tradition of accuracy by volume. That's something I live my life by. That's something that excites me, and I think that's something that I can get down with.
Signal reading near the cargo landing site. Remain vigilant, contract.
I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna murder it. Listen, we've landed on new shores. Everything that I don't know is an enemy, and I must destroy it. What is this thing? Can I blow it up? Okay, I can't blow it up. I don't think it done wants to be blowed up. Do we have a map or anything else like that? Is this procedural? I have several different questions.
Dispatch them before proceeding.
Did that guy just blow a booger bubble at me to try to take me down? Am I leveling up right now? Like, do I... Oh, there's a crate over here. Hold on. Loot. Gimme. All right, so we got some more mangled scrap. Maybe that'll help us. I wonder if I have to defend my base or something at any point. Let's go ahead and drop that guy right there. Luckily, most of these... Ow! Ow! Okay, he's got a thunder snout. It hurts. So these guys are apparently some kind of like genetically enhanced Pokemon that live on this planet. The only difference is instead of wanting to be the very best like no one ever was, we just want to blast them in the face and reduce them to like fine fibers. Shooting's a little wispy. I think it could use a little bit more pop to it. A little bit more, I don't know, like some kind of visual recoil or some kind of bang to it. Could have a little bit more snap. A little bit more of like a, I don't know, dude, like the best games that I've ever heard that sound like amazing are games like Rust and Tarkov and, you know, all those kinds of, I'm going to just kind of throw a grenade out and maybe that'll get me out of this awful situation. It sort of did. It sort of, we're getting free biomass, so that's nice. I don't know how I check the stamina that I have for gathering various things. But that's another critter down. I do think that a mini-map would be a really, really good idea, and I don't know why I don't have one right now. Maybe it's like an upgrade that I've got to unlock inside of my base. Kind of hard to say with where I'm sitting at the moment. Oh, God. Okay. Yep, you're not getting me. Thunder Snout, I need you to go. Actually, I think Crackle Snout sounds cuter. And I don't want to, like, villainize everything on this world. Like, I'm kind of like the invader here. And so, like, I want them to all have adorable names. So we've got, like, Crackle Snouts. We've got Head Boops, and then we've got Booger Beasts. I think those are solid names right there. I think we can just go ahead and add those to Wikipedia with no oversight. Just trust in my word, and we'll make it happen. So collect a power core and defeat a giant charger. Ow. I don't think that I heal. I am getting XP towards my weapon mastery right now, which is good. What's inside of here? A Rainon Bool. Okay, I don't know what that is, but sure. I can't even pronounce it. Stop it. Crackle Snout. Now's not the time. Honestly, I just want to tame and be friends with everything on this island. The journal, growing pains. All right. Everybody goes through it, man. When I was in my growth spurt, when I was like 13, 14 years old, dude, I used to get like horrible migraines all the time. That was a part of like me growing. It really sucked. Like your joints and stuff hurt all the time. You forget about that as you get older.
This one gets so big.
The bigger they are, the more organic materials available for harvest.
I don't think that's how that saying works.
I don't know, man. This guy seems to have a stiff chin on him. He doesn't seem to be crazy interested in the concept of, like, having his life expunged. He's also kind of adorable, dude. Look, he's like a little plump crystal pig. He's like an adorable little geode hog. Why are we murdering him? Let's bribe him with food, and then we can bring him back to the house, and he can sleep. He can sleep on like a little kitty bed. Oh my God, I've been blinded. Okay, that was kind of a cool effect. I liked that. Apparently, I got a mud bath. Little bit of HP on this guy. There we go. We done got him. And it looks like we got some crystal fragments and a charger's horn. We also got the power core, so that's good. Now we got to go to the extraction point, which I'm guessing is denoted by the big yellow arrow. So let's go ahead and head on over that way. Oh, we're going to get more dodges, too, because there's a little dodge meter right there. All right, let's go. Let's get on out of here. So I leveled up my pistols by 1, and it looks like it increases my damage. I want automatic weapons, though, dude. I'm going to need, like, the heavy bolter. Like, break out the storm bolter so that I can properly expunge the Xenos, since they are choosing not to become my pets and be my best friend and sleep on a kitty bed next to my desk. All right, so there are 2 types of masteries, base masteries and combat masteries. So those give you base activities, and these over here give you bonuses. Mastery ranks will increase your overall level. While leveling up, you gain attribute and skill points. You can spend them in the panel to perform better. Okay. Oh, yeah, looky there. So security, our weapon damage goes up. Engineering, we reload faster. Burn and poison damage. Okay, so there's like dot builds. There's crit. We've got HP. Looks like we can power up our pilot so we move faster and we get more rolls. Okay. I like the idea of leveling up that. So that's what I'm going to do. I want to be more fasterer. Maybe I'll take one out and I'll put one into health. And it looks like at certain points... Oh, okay. So heal damage and remove a random debuff. Yeah, let's take that. I want that. Having like a self-heal seems like a really good idea. And it looks like we unlock things as we get further on down the I get a minigun drone? What? Okay. They messed up. They showed me drone piloting. They messed up real bad. I'll go ahead and throw on the old... Oh, we get armor and stuff too. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay.
You may now find yourself able to restore one of the buildings in the base. I am looking forward to reporting our success to Cygnus Enterprises.
All right, so random combat missions, combat collection, and dilemma. Collection missions, you get resources without going into combat. Dilemma missions, they give you choices to pick from in response to events. Okay.
This place looks advanced. What can you make of it, Pia?
This tower constantly monitors the environment and notifies the crew when it detects anything abnormal. Let me synchronize with these computers. Something of interest. There are records of an old missed delivery of supplies. Perhaps we can check out the site.
So what they'll want to do right here is when you go into this building, it looks very flat while you're running through it. It's hard to, like, basically get the 3-dimensionals out of it and see where the door is at. They may want to tilt the camera a little bit further, and then they may want to have, like, some of the walls in the foreground and in the background still be visible, but instead, while the characters behind them, give them, like, an outline, effectively. Because that transition right there is a little tiny bit rough. I think it could use a little bit more angularity to it to break up some of the flatness. But anyways, restore the processing plant. So we basically just got to restore the base for right now. So we're going to... What do I need for the processing plant and the recycler? It's also kind of a bummer that you don't get to place the buildings as you want to place them. Like, you're just repairing installations that are already here. I'd be okay with them being pre-installed and in, like, beginning locations. If there was like add-ons and things that you could add to them to customize them and make them look a little bit nicer and make the base feel a little bit more like your creation. But in general, I personally feel like I like to place the buildings where I want to place the buildings. All right, what kind of missions? We've got Never Too Late to Fix. It looks like over here we've got some kind of like pistol. That right there looks like we get an orca as a reward. That gives us some crystals and stuff. I guess I'll just take this little mission over here. Like, I don't even really know what I need for a lot of this stuff. And so it looks like this game is going to be largely about, like, repeatable procedural missions. I want to break out my other gun. That's, like, barely automatic. I was thinking, like, you know, like, I wanted to get kind of like that SMG action going on. You know, something with a little bit more meat to it. But it do kill aliens a little bit faster. Reload's a little bit brutal. But yeah, we are chewing through some aliens now. Are there any kind of, like, interactable, harvestable nodes that I can get up on, too? Oh, you're not dead. Hit feedback, a little bit wispy. They're going to want to work on that, too. I just got headbutted by a big creature, and my character didn't really react to it all. We didn't even really get a sound effect. All we got was kind of like a slightly red flash right there. So I was aware of the fact that I was hit, but I would like the character to be like, ugh, you know, and like feel it and get knocked back a little bit, maybe stagger ever so slightly, while still leaving the player kind of in control of the character. What do we have over here? We've got another Raynon Bull. Raynon Bully. Bully me. Bully me hard, alien space planet. Bully me all night long. All right, so let's carry on around. I'm just going to kind of like skim the edges of the map first. There we go. Drop all those guys. You know, I'm glad I picked up the assault rifle. The assault rifle seems to have been an effective acquisition. It seems like it kills enemies good. And I can live with that. Oh, we do have a mini-map up in the top left-hand corner. Did I not see that the last time that we were over there? Man, now I got to make an edit. See? And now you guys are going to get to this point in the video after I make the edit. You're going to be like, you didn't notice it this whole time? And I'm going to be like, I edited out like a 2-minute period where I was like, I wish I had a mini-map. Apparently it's up. I'm used to mini-maps being like down here or like up here or like centered like Diablo. I don't know why. I just don't look at the top left-hand corner for a mini-map, all right? Let's see here. Dropped another one. I'm trying to be an operator out here. That's what I'm trying to do. Blast my way through all these little crackle critters down. Ow! Hit me with tail whip, dude. Hit me with tail whip. What does this guy think he is? I mean, I'm just glad that I can take down the big beef chonk guys pretty quickly. Like, they took way too many pistol shots to take down. Nice little outline right there. You saw that when they were hidden back behind, kind of like the... Oh, am I done here? Oh, I guess I am. I just got to clear the extraction point. All right. Well, there's my loot. So do we have to go through the day-to-day transition animation every single time we do a mission? Looks like we do. But we did get some level up stuff, so that's nice. To the next day. All right. So we do have some materials and things rattling around. It looks like to be an employee, I have to restore the entire base. Attributes and skills. What do I want to play around with? Oh, we're going to have encumbrance penalties, too. So apparently there's like a weight limit on how much you can carry with you. I want a drone. So I am going to eagerly and aggressively dump everything I have into this tree right here. And focus on hitting level 10 so that I can have like a minigun drone. Because I want a minigun drone very, very badly. Apparently I have social skills, too. Pfft, who needs that? I live alone in space. I don't need that. Social skills are for nerds. All right, so we'll move everything around here. There we go. I want to see what the armor animations are going to look like. We have like a weirdly large head. I feel like our head is big. I feel like we got like a big chunky head. All right, so anyways, what can we do with this building over here? I've got the Signum. I need a power core, though. So our next mission needs to have a power core included with what we can do here. Let's scan it up and see if we can find a node that gives us access to a power core. All right, so we've got Signum bars over there. I think that's a power core, so I think we got to do this one right here, even if I don't want the other stuff from it. So let's go ahead and dive on in. We just got to collect supplies from 4 cargo containers. Easy peasy.
It's fractured upon impact. Let's see if we can find any fragments of the power core among the remaining debris.
Why did they attack us this time?
Some organisms hoard objects to impress each other. As a human, you should empathize with such an urge.
I've never found the acquisition of things to be particularly the kind of thing that attracts me, I'll be honest. I don't know. Things don't seem to entertain. I realized a thing as like life got better and I started to be more comfortable. And it was kind of like the acquisition of stuff didn't make me happy anymore at a certain point. Like, there was like a 1-2 year window where like I went from being broke to doing okay. And like I could buy a PlayStation if I wanted to buy a PlayStation. Or I could like buy a new computer if I wanted to buy a new computer. And like, I think for like 1 or 2 years, the acquisition of stuff made me happy because I had been broke my whole life. And then it just kind of stopped one day and I was like, oh no, what do I do now? How do I fix this? This was unexpected.
4 pieces should be sufficient for a power core reconstruction.
Oh, they're power core chunks. I thought I was getting like 5 power cores in this mission. I was silently getting excited and sort of like wiggling and jiggling in my seat. Commence the jiggling, y'all. Let's see if we can throw a grenade. Yeah, run into it. Yeah, I can do a charge too. That's right, for dominance right there. When you see them put their head down and they get ready to do that whole like goat ram thing, you gotta take them out. You got to show them who's boss.
It just doesn't add up. Our cargo serves no purpose to these animals.
A deep curiosity is not a trait exclusive to human beings.
I'm liking the abilities and the spell effects and stuff. Like, I feel like I've been fairly happy so far with, like, the charge animations and things like that. Like, those sound good. I think it's just the gun sound effects that need to be punched up. That's it. Like, they just need to have some actual, like, you know, bang and rattle to them. And then I think the combat will feel pretty good because the abilities feel like they're in the right spot. As far as, like, you know, as far as how they feel to light off like a charge or whatever and ran into an enemy. I feel like it feels pretty good. I don't think I got no more. I want to get my little drone buddy, but the game's not letting me get my little drone buddy. All right, so the handbook, you can review creatures, equipment. Okay.
I am highly satisfied with our performance as a team contractor.
Hold on. I'm erecting a gas-belching refinery on top of this beautiful garden world.
Refines raw material. We should start gathering resources from the environment. Have a look to see if you can find any ore-bearing rocks around the bays. I can collect them for you.
Okay, so it looks like we need to upgrade to grab some of the stuff. How much stamina do I actually have? Oh, it's over there on the bottom right. Okay, good to know. What is that?
Success. I extracted the materials that are of value.
This looks like something we can attempt to smelt in the processing plant.
Our proprietary Cygnus alloy is the foundation of any colony. Try refining some.
Oh, cool. So there's like all kinds of things that I can play around with inside of here. We can get organic compounds. And I'm guessing that this stuff just spits out when we come back tomorrow. Oh, I get employees later on too. So apparently I'm going to be like assigning people to work on these jobs. Interesting.
Or into Cygnus. I found this safety helmet while clearing out the plant's machine area. I thought it would fit you.
Thanks, Pia. I'm sure it will come in handy.
Apparently I have a helmet. That's not a helmet, dude. That's like a helmet that they make you wear when you work at Jamba Juice, man. That's not a helmet. That's a work visor. That's like what they make you wear before you go to work at Hot Dog on a Stick, dude. Man, being on the bottom corporate rung is the worst. Guess I should just practice my welcome to Cygnus. How can I help you? Oh. All right, so what do we have going on? I needed to grab more power cores. So I think I need to do the storyline mission. I don't think I have any other choice in that regard.
The crash site should be nearby.
Company really needs to work on their aim.
Your valued feedback has already been submitted. Further complaining only detracts from the mission directive.
Welcome to Cygnus, where our mission directive is to get you what you need. Hold the pickles, hold the lettuce, special orders don't upset us. All we ask is that you let us enact dystopian corporate market capture your way. I can't go inside the cave, unfortunately. Is there a way to change the offset? Let me look. So I have found a beautiful thing that exists in action RPGs that I hope will begin to exist in every action RPG, and it's called offset. So basically, what happens when you're playing an isometric action RPG like this one is that you have a better line of sight to the left and to the right than you have to the up and to the down due to widescreen monitors. And what I found is I've been playing a lot of Inquisitor Martyr lately, which is another action RPG, and it's clunky and it's got its own set of problems, but what it does have is it's got a more tilted camera angle so that you get a long eyesight that way that's comparable to what you get on the sides. And then what it lets you do inside the options is you can adjust the camera offset, which basically moves the camera north and south so that eventually you can get equal vision cone in every direction, even though you're using a widescreen monitor. And it's great. It's the best option I've ever seen, and I hope they add it to everything. It's one of my most favoritist things in the whole world. I don't know, does my burst fire? Oh.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to spot flaming wreckage.
Please hold this position while I extract a power core. Warning, the ensuing commotion may attract undesired attention.
Okay, I'm holding. I'm getting it done. I'm holding unless you're the cops. That's my output here. Let's see here. We'll wipe these guys out. I'm gonna dodge that way so as not to get brutally mangled by random grass pigs.
Payload retrieved. Let's initiate our retreat.
I actually really like that dash ability.
Your concern is appreciated. After all, any damage to my unit may be deducted from your pay.
I don't feel like that's exactly what I meant by expressing my concern for your safety. Like, maybe I'm anthropomorphizing the robot a little bit, but it's lonely out here. And none of the animals want to be friends with me. Hey, our crafting came through. Very nice. We hit level 3 as well. It's still not close enough to let me get my murder drone. But maybe someday. We can't all have a murder drone.
You have accumulated null sick days. I am afraid I must have... Recycling decrepit items allows us to recover some of their value. Have a walk around the base and see if you can find any scrap to recycle.
Ah. It now makes sense why they've been giving me mangled scrap as kind of like the currency du jour of the game. Gotcha. Well, I'll get biomass from killing animals while we're running around. So I don't necessarily think it's too... Oh, it's not taking any stamina. Well, that's nice.
We collected quite a bit of stuff.
Remember to drop off the scrap at the recycle lab. Company stat sheet 117A. Never permit redundancies to aggregate.
Yeah, I'll just grab some more signet ore. Alright, so let's head back on down and we'll see if we can, like... What are the scraps going to give me if I throw them in there? Oh, we don't know. So we kind of just have to go for it. Gotcha. A raw meat chunk. We don't... Oh, that'll give me processed meat. Nice, dude. What do the Renon shards give me? Electricity? Okay. And what is the bar? Even more electricity. So at some point, we're going to be responsible for kind of like the base power outflow.
This piece of apparel appears to be your size. Let me clean it a bit.
I got a piece of apparel. Oh, yeah. Cushioning foam vest. Yeah, dude. I definitely am getting the vibe that I work at, like, Space Burger King. In, like, the, in kind of like the Fifth Element universe. I don't know. I look like a guy that's definitely selling, like, sizzling rat meat on, like, a flying barbecue. I don't know, man. Like, I would like to see, actually, though, with the gear and whatnot. So, A... I would like there to be a little eyeball on helmets, and if you click on it, it hides your helmet. I also think giving the player control of what color these outfits are going to be would be a really, really good idea. Subdivide this out into tertiaries. So you've got a primary color, which would be the white. You've got the secondary color, which is the yellow. And then the tertiary color, which is that green right there. Being able to allowing the player to customize what color their outfits and their guns and stuff like that are going to be, that's a big hook right there. And I would recommend adding it. Not necessarily anything that's wrong with the game, but something that I would like to see from future updates. And then inside of here, we can craft... I don't even know how many Signum bars I have. How many Signum bars am I sitting on right now? 12 Signum bars. So chances are... Oh, I need more biomass. Okay. Never mind, there's not really much to manufacture right now. It looks like... So what is the handshake over here? What does that do? Hiring. But I can't interact with it yet. Okay. And that's employee management. So I guess at some point I'm going to be able to drop pod in more people to work at these facilities and make them more effective, would be my estimate. And it looks like we can get kind of a universal overview here too. And it's got kind of like a Subnautica vibe with all the menus and whatnot. Honestly, I don't think I see anything too wrong with the game right now. The voice acting's kind of like hit or miss. I think that the firepower and the shooting could sound a lot better and sound a lot more punchy. But the abilities feel good to use. They sound good to use. The game seems a little bit simple right now, but it is in early access. And so I will be kind of keeping an eye on it because I love action RPGs. Like, I love loot scooping games where you just go out and kill stuff and massive hordes of things fall on the ground. And the game does have kind of an attractive art style, and it runs pretty silky smooth once it gets itself loaded into memory. So, like, we'll see what happens with Cygnus Enterprises. Check it out. There's a link down below. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so you don't have to. Today we're doing a little 35-minute impression session of Cygnus Enterprises. Tomorrow we'll be doing something else. Thank you for spending your time with me, and that's about all I got. Bye, folks.